Unending Dawn.
Unending Dawn.
Are you excited for this?
Okay, you're gonna have to clear some things up for me. So when I was searching this movie or this game, I was confused because one, I searched it and it said it came out on April 25th, 2025, but you have assured me that it has not. Um, but when I was looking it up, is this an Android game or iPhone game?
There's a whole bunch going on here.
Okay, I need you to open this box and unpack it for me because I was confused. I will say I watched a trailer of it. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. It's like a really cool art style, like Sekiro. I'm guessing is where we're going to compare it to.
Yeah, very, very cool game. There's a lot of questions here, right? So Unending Dawn, no, not a mobile game. This is going to be a PS5 exclusive, but has suddenly gotten a PC release. So not sure why they're still calling it a PS5 exclusive. But the thing about the game, dude, is like, first of all, I want to say we haven't heard anything about this game really since last year. So this was August 6th, 2024 was the last time that we've heard anything about this game. And I'm kind of like interested to know what is happening with this game, and I'm kind of calling out to the nerdy community to like, if you have any information, I am dying to know what happened to this game. Essentially what you guys are looking at is there's a lot of Souls-likes, right? We've seen the genre kind of get beat up over and over and over. This is gonna be what they're calling a Sekiro like, which in my opinion is very, very ballsy, and I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pull it off. I'll be real honest. I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it off. But at this point, I'm just kind of excited that anybody really has the like guts to kind of try.
I don't know what else to say about it other than that I'm lost on it too. I will say like the art style of the game looks really cool. I like the almost like anime look to it because a lot of these Dark Souls games, they're very, or not Dark Souls, like just Souls like in general, they're much more darker. And this game I think looks dark, but it has got like it's got this very
dark, yeah,
campy feel to it and just like brightness. And I like that a lot. You know me, I like bright colors and flashing lights, but in this one, I think that it has a lot of that. And that's why it's piqued my interest a little bit.
Yeah, so the art style behind it is really cool. It's a very anime style, and it's a very hand-drawn style. So the characters and your settings and everything look very hand-drawn. But the thing that's really drawn to me, right, is they have, I don't, which one are we watching? We're watching like a 7-minute
the 7-minute
gameplay trailer. So I watched a few of these. I watched a 7-minute one, a 12-minute one. There was a 17-minute one. I have dissected this combat system for a very long time. And I think in the grand scheme of things, from what I can tell, I feel like they really nailed the combat system in Sekiro. And for me, that's like the biggest thing. I know we talk about it all the time, but like Sekiro to me is a perfect game. Like in the sense of like being able to control your character, have your character move within the environment, have enemies that are interacting with you in very specific ways. I think that Sekiro really kind of perfected a combat system and a game. Like when I'm playing Sekiro and I die, there is never a moment in my mind where I'm like, this game is messed up. The hitbox didn't work right. Like the command wasn't fast enough. You know, like I'm never blaming the game. I'm always blaming myself because the game controls perfectly. In dissecting this combat system, I feel like you're gonna get that same feel, which outside of Sekiro, I've never really felt that before. I mean, a lot, pretty close with like DS3, but it's still a little janky at some points. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I just feel like taking on this challenge and like actually making it look as though they've done it is something that's needs to be talked about more. Like it's really just a very interesting way to say like, I don't know. It's almost like trying to like, it's an untouchable. Like Sekiro is an untouchable, but I think they touched it and I think they did okay. From what I can see at least.
Do you, from the little I know of Sekiro and just Souls in general, do you think that the combat looks a little bit more like fast paced than Sekiro? You know what I mean? Like it feels like you can hit a few more times and then get out, or Is it still about the same speed as Sekiro would be?
It's pretty, to me, it looks pretty much the same speed. Now, it kind of there's elements to it, right? So, like, if I had to really kind of break this down, I'd say 60% Sekiro, like 10% Elden Ring, and like maybe 30% Genshin. Like,
Okay.
it's a mix. It does feel faster. It does look like, you're doing more things than you would typically be able to do in Sekiro. Like, we're seeing the character go airborne and stuff like that. Like, that's not typically the fighting style of Sekiro. But in the grand scheme of things, like just looking at the combat system itself, the iframes look good. Like the way that the boss interacts, like the way that you're dodging, the way that you are, being able to, it feels like you're able to make the character do what you want to do at all times. And for a game like this that should be so brutally hard, I think you really need that.
And then I don't know, what is that like the top bar on the the bar below the health
So
against
this-
the enemy in your
this-
bar?
So this is why Sekiro, this is where it's drawing the inspiration, right? So when you're fighting an enemy in Sekiro, you have two bars. One's a health bar, one's a posture bar, right?
Okay.
And the way that you can kind of defeat enemies, you can either grind out health or you can break their posture. So if you break their posture, doesn't matter how much health they got left. You broke their posture, you get a kill shot on them, they're dead.
Right.
And the way that you do that is you are basically attacking. It's hard to explain. You're
Is
like
it basically knocking them on like off their balance, basically?
it's rewarding you for not running away. And that's the biggest thing is games like this, they don't want you to run. They want you to stand there and fight. And I think when you look at a game like Sekiro, people have the hardest time with that is just standing in and accepting the fact that you're probably going to die. But in order to do what you need to do, you just need to stand there and be hyper aggressive. You cannot quit. You know what I mean? And I love that feeling that game gives you. You have to stand in there and you have to fight and you can't back down and you have to keep going. And when you're doing specific hits or you're blocking or you're parrying attacks or you're doing certain things, you're building that posture bar up. And it's because you're being so hyper aggressive on the enemy. At some point, it's almost like they just can't take it anymore. And they just get like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just kind of flop, right? So you can play the game certain ways. You can run around. You can try to tank out health. But like really the way that you play the game is just stand there and be hyper aggressive. And in order to do that, you need a really good combat system. And it looks like this game is kind of bringing both of those things together the way that Sekiro did. And I'm super excited for it because I haven't had a game like Sekiro since Sekiro.
And there's no release date on this yet. Like you said, it's kind of fallen off of just fallen out of the wayside and people aren't really talking about this game anymore. Do you think that's the developer issue or they're not releasing more on it?
I don't know, dude. Like, honestly, that's the thing that I wanted to bring to the show too. Cause I was like, this game there, if you look at these gameplay trailers and you look at, everything that we're seeing, we're looking at this like, like here's the 17-minute gameplay trailer and stuff. And it's like, dude, where is this game? We haven't heard it. Like they were so far along in development and now it's just nothing.
Weird.
And I just don't understand where it is, what happened. I can't find anything on it. So I'm calling out to the nerdy community.
So from what I'm seeing is that this game is also a mobile game.
It is a mobile game.
I just pull up this other website here and it's saying that it is a mobile game. So does this look like it? This is it, right?
It looks like it.
Yeah, this is on Gamer Tweak, so I don't know how accurate it is, but they're looking for a release date. It says right here that there's no official release date for Unending Dawn, but will most likely release on Android, iOS, and PC. Yeah, like you said, hopefully the nerdy community can kind of help us a little bit understand where this game's at. If it is a PC game, a PS5 game, mobile game. I'm just confused as well on like where this game is standing. And to be honest, I hadn't heard about it until we picked it as a topic. So it's just very strange. It's one of those games that they talk about it, but is it actually a real game? But based off the trailer we see, it looks definitely like it should be a real game. It looks good. It looks like it's going to be fun to play, but It's a matter of where is it?
That's the whole thing. That's why I wanted to bring it to the table. Not only to shed some light on the fact that like somebody's trying to like do a Sekiro kind of copy, which is just incredible. Like I'm super excited for it, but like the fact that it's so far in development and the last time we heard anything about it was a year ago, and it just kind of went poof off the face of the earth. And like you said, there's people saying it's a mobile game, it's PS5 exclusive, it's releasing on PC, you can pre-order it, like. But there's no concrete information on whether this game is it a real game? Is it even still a game? Is it still coming out? Did they scrap it? Like, I've just never seen a game so far in development just go poof. And I'm so curious to know what is happening with it, if it's coming, if we're gonna get it. It's really weird. Yeah. Let us know. Unending Dawn, check it out. If you are a fan of Sekiro, definitely check it out and hope that it comes out just like me. And if you have any information on the game, please drop it down in the comments below, because I am curious. I want to know where this game is, if it's still a game, and I cannot find anything anywhere. So call out to the nerdy community. Give us a hand. We'd really appreciate it.